Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XBO bringing you another Batman Arkham Knight video, and as I promised yesterday, this is the second part of the details for Batman Arkham Knight. Yesterday's video was about the gameplay details, and today's video will be about, will be about the story / plot details. I don't know what just happened to me there, but let's get right into it. So the first things first, for those of you who know, the name Arkham Knight is not only the subtitle for the next Batman game, but it is in fact the name of a villain, one of the main villains in fact for the game. His name is Arkham Knight, and he is said to be the real challenge to Batman, and he will go head to head with him in lots of different ways. He is, the look of him is said to be a militaristic Batman, which basically is like military styled Batman, and he carries a gun. He has an Arkham A on his chest, and it's apparently, from what we're hearing, Jeff Johns and Rocksteady have worked on this character and created him from scratch. Continuing on, Arkham Knight takes place exactly 1 year after the events of Arkham City. The Joker is dead, crime rate has declined, but Batman continues to work on tech to fight this crime, even with less of it around. With the Joker gone, other key villains have spent time coming together to plan Batman's downfall. So as you saw in the trailer, you do see that Harley Quinn, Two-Face, and the Penguin are working together. It is said, and I'm not sure if this is 100% confirmed, so don't quote me on it, but it is said that Scarecrow himself is the one who brings these villains together and tells them that they should plan to work together to take down Batman. So that's awesome. Each villain has his or her own side mission, or mission that is, in the city, and it's intended to spread Batman thin. That kind of reminds me of the Nightfall storyline, where Bane pretty much releases all the villains out of Arkham Asylum, and Batman has to spend so much time putting all these villains back together that he is just so tired and so exhausted, and that's when Bane finally takes his shot and breaks Batman's back, right? Continuing on, Scarecrow has threatened to blow up bombs in Gotham and cover it with a new version of his fear toxin, so the city is ordered to evacuate. Now, this proves my point when I speculated in my breakdown that it was Scarecrow talking at the very beginning of the trailer. It wasn't confirmed at the time that I made that video. For those of you who kept telling me, "Oh, Caboose, you're an idiot. It is Scarecrow. You're so dumb." When I made that video, it wasn't confirmed to be Scarecrow. So now we've had that official confirmation. And yes, all the pedestrians had to evacuate Gotham City, so you won't see much of them in the game. Continuing here, only criminals remain in the city. Gordon and his forces have been overwhelmed. So that means that even the cops are getting it taken to them. And it's like Batman is really their only savior at this point. Moving on, Two-Face and the Penguin are killing cops for whatever reason. So yeah, Two-Face and Penguin working together, and they're just screwing up the police force. Batman meets Gordon, and he gives him tech to stay in contact. So we are going to see Jim Gordon play another fairly good role in this game. I really enjoyed what they did with him in Arkham Origins. I liked the way they built his character and made it like the way they built the relationship between him and Batman. I really enjoyed that story element. So hopefully we're going to even build more towards that with them already friends for so long, right? Oracle is a strong character in this game, and she's basic, and you actually get to see her, you get to meet her in the game instead of her just being a voice the way she was in Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. I believe she was in Arkham City. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but yeah, I believe she was. Although Jim Gordon believes she's gone, Barbara is in fact in the city, and she is helping Batman. Now, she knows Batman's identity, and she's pretty much, the purpose of her character is meant to be in the game to give Batman a human element to him, the human side of Batman, right? So Barbara Gordon's origins do line up with the comic continuity, as she is paralyzed by the Joker, just the way she is in the comics. Batman knows Barbara is in the city. Jim Gordon believes she is not, and the deception may become a plot point. So a falling out between Batman and Jim Gordon, that sounds very interesting, and I can't wait to see that play out and the way it would, because that sounds honestly super interesting. So the Riddler is in fact returning for this game, and he has a plan for Batman and the city too, beyond testing his skills. So as you're going to see, this last part has to do with the demo shown to journalists For those of you who know, Rocksteady showed like IGN journalists and all that a little demo, a sneak peek of their game. So this last part is about our villain, the Arkham Knight, and what ends up happening with him at the very end of this gameplay demo. The demo ends with a mysterious villain described as a militaristic Batman with what looks like an Arkham A on his chest. He appears to land a jump kick on Batman and stomp on him. He points a gun at Batman and the screen fades to black as a shot is fired. Oh my goodness, that sounds intense. I can't wait to see the force and the absolute sheer brutality that this character is going to bring to the franchise. I really hope it's someone completely new and not just a reimagined character from the comics, because that way it'll be something fresh, it'll be something they can bring into the comics, and something we can definitely get into, something new for the Batman universe. And oh my god, all this stuff sounds so great, as little as it is right now. What are your thoughts on the story/plot details for Batman Arkham Knight? I'm CaboosXBL. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.